Reuters is reporting this morning that Prime Minister Netanyahu announced yesterday to the public that he gave an order to the IDF to prepare to invade Lebanon. Do you know if this is true? And if so, is it wise?
Yes, I can tell you what he said. He said, I have instructed the Israeli army and all security forces to prepare to change the situation. He's referring to the situation in the north of Israel. And there is no possibility that we will continue in the current situation. That's the Gaza West Bank situation. And we are obligated to return all the residents of the north to their homes safely. I think what's happened is that really two things have changed the situation. And the brief hiatus that we've had there, where things have just been continuing as before, both with Lebanon and with Gaza, really two things. Was at the end of last week, Netanyahu announced in an interview on Fox News to the effect that he was saying, look, there's no deal. There's no deal even likely, imminent. And the idea that there is the prospect of a deal, which is the deal for release hostages, if you like, and an end to the war in Gaza, the end of the conflict in Gaza. He said, that's false news. It's not true. So he completely contradicts the White House. And he says, there's no deal, and it's not imminent and not likely. So I think that left really Israel only with two options. With the deal ruled out, I mean, that was one option. The only other option is then to resolve the issue with Hezbollah. And so we've seen during this period already a change taking place, much less noticed in the international press, but really the West Bank is being treated to the Gaza system. There is these major attacks. Palestinians in West Bank are being moved from place to place. They're told to leave this area, move to this area, a safe area. Really major attacks on the infrastructure of West Bank. And by infrastructure, I mean things like schools and public buildings. It's not military buildings. So lots of deaths. It's really now taking on the appearance. And the Israeli military forces have been saying very clearly, this can't go on for longer. It is explosive. The whole of, if you like, I'm now talking about the sort of smaller Israel, Gaza, West Bank, has become an explosive issue. So hence he's now saying, well, now I've ruled out any deal on Gaza, then we must now move to the next stage. And the Israelis are both becoming more polarized, again, in their sort of sense of not opposing. I mean, Ashkenazi European Jews have been saying online very clearly, look, if there was a button by which I could remove all of the Palestinians from Gaza, I would press it in a flash.